guys, welcome back. It's Shelby, and today I want to make a craft with you that I haven't done since I was a little kid. My mom used to have us make them, and me and my siblings would just make a bunch of them, and they were really fun to make and give and super fun to receive because they hold candy. But lately I've been watching more British TV, Netflix, really, if I'm being honest, and I was reminded of this craft because I guess over in England, Christmas crackers are a thing where they're just like these rolls and you crack them and they break. And so that was the inspiration for this craft. The one I'm doing, we always called them poppers, and they didn't actually make that like crack sound, which is apparently like the stick thing in there that's like got like a snap to it when you pull them. So we're doing like a variation of that today. If you're wondering like kind of what the connection is, I guess it was seeded off that originally, but the one we do or did as a kid was always just like super easy to do. You only need a couple things, like toilet paper rolls are perfect. If you want to make a giant one, you could use like a paper towel roll, but just this, and then some pretty paper. You could use wrapping paper for sure. You could use, this is a crepe paper, you could use tissue paper. I am making this video around Christmas time, so I thought it made sense to use like actual Christmas wrapping paper, but really you could do this craft or like wave gift wrapping is really what it is any time of the year. So I decided to use like a beautiful purple paper with some twine because that's a lovely aesthetic, and it's more just like any time of the year that you want to make it, this would be applicable, and it's a more like all year round friendly wrapping than just like straight up Christmas paper. But you can use Christmas paper, like that's totally a thing. But I'm gonna switch the camera angle because it's so easy to do and just super fun to make, and we're gonna whip a couple up. Here we go. So you're just gonna start with a piece of paper, wrapping paper, tissue paper. This is crepe paper, so it kind of stretches in interesting ways, and I like that. And then as clean of a toilet paper roll as you can get it, don't get the little fuzzies on there. And then your filling. So candy is always a really great filling for this. You could put in tiny little items of whatever you want, but mainly fruit candies and chocolate. You can't go wrong with those. So go ahead and stuff a few pieces of candy in your popper. If you're making a couple of them, just do like 2 or 3. The point of this is that it's not like a giant gift. More so it's just like a little favor to give someone that's just like a really sweet, nice touch. And put these to the side and use them later. You're gonna start just kind of wherever you want. You can start in the middle of the roll, but I think the ends always works. Try to make it equidistant and just roll it. That's really honestly it. Try and get it nice and tight. Just like that. And we are going to tie it off now. Just like that. So I'm going to get a little piece of string to tie it with. You're gonna want to make it long enough that you can make a bow. You can always trim it later. Just kind of do equal amounts here. And again, the twine is just because I think it'd be a nice aesthetic for this craft, but definitely that synthetic kind of plasticky ribbon that you can put your scissor on like that and spin up, that's perfect. That's like super ideal as well. So like whatever you've got, this obviously like a pastel crepe paper and twine if you're looking more like all over the year, just like a beautiful sweet aesthetic, or something a little bit more pastel like a tea party or shower or something. But if you're going Christmassy, go all out with the ribbons, like for sure. So just peek and make sure there's nothing on the end there. Grab it and twist, just like that. And then we're just gonna tie a little knot here. And then just tie a little bow if you don't have curly Q ribbons. Go over here, tilt it up, make sure everything's in, and twist, and tie. Try to get the bow facing the same direction. And fluff out the ends. So that's it. It's super easy, super fast. This is a great way to wrap stocking stuffers too if you have things sticking out the top, like little action figures for kids. They just get tucked away, and honestly, they're so much fun just to like receive and open. They look like little candies. They're seriously so cute. But if you do like this fun little pastel version, it's just like a beautiful, sweet little gift. And they're great if you just need like extra gifts lying around. And I know that sounds weird, but like how many times has like, you know, a friend stopped by with a gift that you just like straight up weren't expecting because like you don't normally exchange gifts with that friend or something of that nature. You just need something extra that's not necessarily like person specific, but you just need a small gift to give to someone. These are great just to wrap up a couple with candies, you know, fun little hand lotions, lip glosses, lip balms, like just make them fun and cute and just something nice and sweet to receive that aren't necessarily person and relationship specific. And then just make up a bunch of them and just have them. And they're great in case you just need to like grab something and give to someone, or you're on your way out and you're like, oh my God, I forgot a gift. Just like grab a couple and like tie them together as a big bundle. They're super fun and they're a really great way to save your neck in those situations. And then if you have any left over by the holiday, just put them in the stocking stuffers under the trees, give them to people, hand them out at dinner as favors. Like they're just a really fun, easy little gift to wrap and make, and they're so cute and beautiful, and you can just make a bunch of them and they're super easy and I just love them. Like this is something that's really fun. It's really nostalgic for me. And also using crepe paper, you can fluff out the ends a little bit. I didn't mention that before, but like when I made it, it was crumpled. If you use wrapping paper, it kind of looks like that, but if you use crepe paper, you can kind of stretch it and you get that candy shape, so that's cool too. But that's basically it. It takes seconds to make and it's super fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little wrapping DIY craft tutorial. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I really enjoyed doing it. It took me down memory lane and I'm so excited to share that with you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you here again soon. Bye for now. So this is just kind of the obligatory zoom in. You can see the texture of the crepe paper. Not a whole lot to show that I didn't show in the video, but it is super cute.